Cha Eun Woo, a name that needs no introduction in the world of K-dramas and Korean entertainment. Actor, idol, and heartthrob, loved by millions for his talent, looks, and down-to-earth charm. But even for someone who seems to have it all, there are moments when a simple act of kindness can mean more than words. Recently, fans and passers-by were treated to an unexpected sight. Moon Jae-young and Lee Dong-wai, two of Korea's most beloved actors, quietly stepping into a small flower shop in Seoul. They browsed through bouquets, exchanging thoughts and smiles, before settling on one, a fresh, elegant arrangement wrapped with care. The destination for this bouquet? Cha Eun Woo. The sight of Moon Jae-young and Lee Dong-wai together buying flowers quickly became a hot topic online. Were they celebrating something? Was this for a project? Or was it something more personal, a gesture rooted in friendship, respect, and shared memories? To understand why this small moment touched so many hearts, we have to go back. Moon Jae-young and Cha Eun Woo's friendship began years ago, long before the cameras started pairing them as one of the most talked about on-screen duos. Their chemistry on set was effortless, their banter natural. Behind the scenes, they were known to share quiet conversations, bursts of laughter, and mutual encouragement during long, tiring shooting schedules. Moon Jae-young has often spoken of how much she admires Cha Eun Woo's work ethic, calling him a true professional and a friend who never fails to support those around him. Lee Dong-wai's connection to Cha Eun Woo is just as genuine, though perhaps less publicized. They crossed paths through mutual friends and the tight-knit Korean entertainment circle. Lee Dong-wai, known for his warm and approachable personality, has always been a strong believer in showing appreciation to people who matter in his life, and Eun Woo is one of them. So when Moon Jae-young and Lee Dong-wai stepped into that flower shop, it wasn't for publicity. It wasn't for a scripted event or a staged photograph. It was a personal gesture, a way to say, "We see you, we appreciate you, and we're cheering you on." What makes this moment even more poignant is the timing. Cha Eun Woo has had a busy and emotionally demanding year. Balancing drama filming schedules, ASTRO activities, solo projects, and public appearances takes a toll, even on someone as polished as him. Behind the flawless visuals and calm demeanor, there's a young man who sometimes works late into the night, barely sleeping, pouring himself into every performance. The flowers weren't just a gift, they were a message, a reminder that even in the whirlwind of fame, he has friends who truly care. Friends who will pause their own busy lives to do something thoughtful, something that says, "You matter beyond the roles you play and the music you sing." Fans who saw the photos online were quick to react. Some shared how heartwarming it was to see celebrities quietly supporting each other off camera. Others pointed out how rare it is for moments like these to be captured, unscripted, unplanned, pure in intent. For many, it was proof that the friendships we hope exist in the entertainment world really do. Moon Jae-young, in her subtle, graceful way, has always been someone who values the little things. She knows that a kind word, a shared laugh, or a simple gesture can sometimes mean more than grand declarations. And Lee Dong-wai, with his easygoing charm, understands the value of showing up for people in small but significant ways. Together, they made sure their friend, Cha Eun Woo, knew he was appreciated. It's easy to look at celebrities and think they live perfect lives. But behind the cameras, they're just people navigating relationships, emotions, and challenges like anyone else. In an industry that can often feel competitive and isolating, having friends who will buy you flowers just because is a treasure. Maybe this bouquet was to celebrate a personal milestone. Maybe it was to congratulate him on a recent project. Or maybe it was simply to remind him that he's loved and supported no matter what. Whatever the reason, it's a small story that speaks volumes about the bond between these three stars. The flowers will eventually fade, but the thought, the warmth, and the friendship they represent will remain. And for fans, this little glimpse into their off-screen lives is a reminder that kindness is powerful, no matter how small it seems. In a world that often focuses on headlines about drama, rivalry, or scandal, moments like this shine brighter. They remind us that behind the glitz of the entertainment industry are people who care for each other, people who take the time to make someone's day a little better. For Cha Eun Woo, receiving that bouquet wasn't about the flowers themselves. It was about knowing that Moon Jae-young and Lee Dong-wai, two people he respects and trusts, thought of him enough to make the effort. It was about the feeling that no matter how busy or overwhelming life gets, friendship still matters. And for those of us watching from the outside, it's a sweet reminder that even in the dazzling world of Korean entertainment, the most beautiful moments often happen when the cameras aren't rolling.